Magic team, you've got to limit your turnovers.
That is the straw that stirs their drink on. Paul George, a power dribble, the step back. That is exactly the start we all want to see from down.
Certainly left a mark and an impression.
Tyrese staying in, though. Magic 7 of 8 from the floor. Paul George and the Sixers just 2 for 5, but that's one way to change it.
That possession and get out and run, but he just couldn't as we take a look at Paul.
That footwork was on display. He guarded Dame Lillard for almost 23 seconds in a big possession at the end of their game against the Bucks on Friday. Tyrese Maxey from the corner. PG.
No bump.
Contacts, a lot of contacts. Paul still hits the fadeaway from the free throw line.
That last play going up against
Throwback. George going at Patase. PG going to work. Up and in from Paul George. Yeah, that would have been 3 on Anthony.
This is PG going right at Patase. There's the little gather and then the explosion. Goes up. There's a separation too. That little left nudge with the elbow. Subtle.
53-48. 9.5 to go in this third quarter, which has been turnover filled so far for your Sixers. See if they can finally get some offense going. George, long step back two, and there it is.
A little more art on it than normal, but yet it still drops.
He's got 26. PG looking to answer, and he does. Paul George from downtown. Here's George. PG pulls up, and PG rattles in another. 16 and counting tonight for George.
This is Paul George just a little earlier. Black plays him for the drive. That's all the space Paul needs. Sam was good defensively in that first half.
Yes, he was. George, step back two. 2 more for George. 6 rebounds and 2 blocks. 19 for PG tonight. George from outside. Count it for Paul George. 91 all. 22 for Paul George tonight.
Gotta go.
PG the pull-up. The 3 for Paul George.
Speaking of a good night, this is one of the buckets that made it a good night thus far.